We landed. We're in Korea. And that's it. It was a good flight overall. Very good flight, long flight, 15 hours. But I'll tell you more about it when we get to the hotel. All right, see you later. All right, loves. I'm out here in these Korea streets. We're at an open late market where there's like, you know, market things, right? Little tchotchkes and things like that. And then there's food out here that smells hella good. But I don't know. I'm being real particular in the food that I try. But we're here. It feels like Hong Kong a little bit, like Times Square type of feel. Just went to, they have a bunch of skincare shops, so we just went into one. But I'm gonna look around. I'm not just gonna buy a bunch of skincare at the first shop we go into. So just kind of weighing out my options. I just bought some sunscreen. That was it. Going to get some facials done tomorrow. Excited about that. And then we're doing some competitive shopping. You know, looking around, getting inspired for the new season. So that's what we're doing. So let me show you and look around. So yeah, that's it. Waiting for my coworkers now. Did Lisa find anything?
Yeah, she got the sunscreen.
Oh, okay. Good. All right, so I'll be back. I bought cash. Yeah. Oh my God! Look at the little crabs. Not me wanting to try the little crabs. That's crazy, right? I've never seen crabs that small. And it's like in a box with shrimp. It's crazy. It's so many little tchotchke things. It's too much to decide on. And what I noticed, everyone here, they dress up their bag with all of these accessories, their phones with all of these accessories. It's really like an extension of self-expression, which is pretty cool. What's this?
Like a mask for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Alina bought me that when y'all was here. Yeah, I didn't try it yet. What?
몇 개 들어가 있어요? 네 개.
My heels be jacked up sometimes. I think I need this. Oh, this one has avocado. Essence moisture. Essence peeling. Let me get this. concerns is like here, I need to clean, so some extraction work here, some blackheads. I'm getting a pimple.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Can I get and then dermaplaning? You see the peach fuzz?
thermal planning.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the injection?
I need it.
No. If you want. Yeah. No. Just skincare.
Yeah, just skincare.
Okay.
Wait, but what do you think though? Do I need?
Use the machine to the laser your skin. The laser your skin is left your skin toning.
피부 장벽을 강화해 줄 수 있다.
And the wrinkle have is inflammation.
Oh, the moles they do, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but that's so pretty.
Yeah, it's like
your
my little
pimple.
freckle.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. My grandmother had it. My mom had it.
Yeah, I was like almost like, did you tattoo it or is it
No,
natural?
no. It's natural.
It's beautiful.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
이원자인 광증.
No, some people get rid of them though.
Really?
맞아요. 보습 효과도 있고 톤업 효과도
Yeah.
있고.
Yeah, because sometimes they grow really big.
근데 이거 하면
But no, this been the
피지 같은
same
거 제거해.
all my life.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Remember, you always gotta get your taxes back when you are abroad.
Okay.
So I'm taking this when I get to the airport. I can get my tax money back. Love that. Okay, so I'm getting 3 treatments today. I'm getting dermaplaning, I'm getting a lifting, and I'm getting like this laser where it takes off like all the blackheads and extractions and all the things that are showing on my face to give a more brighter, more smoother skin. So 3 treatments, I end up spending $300. That's amazing. These 3 treatments in the city would have cost me, I'd have been spending at least maybe $700, $800 probably. So let's see how it comes out. I didn't want to do too much to my face because obviously it's my face. These people don't know my skin. So I did more of the, I guess, surface level skincare routines. The lifting, it sounds like bad, but it's just like a machine that's just going to be like kind of lifting your skin. That's it. I probably could have done without it, but I wanted to try it. All right, so I'm waiting to be called and that's it. And this little hair right here is bothering me. It's coming out of the braid. All right, I'll be back. Yes. Ready? Okay, so a little mishap happened. Asked for dermaplaning, so removing of the peach fuzz, and it was like, yeah, we do that. And then I come here and it's a laser hair removal. I'm like, on the face? No. So I'm cutting that out of the treatments because I don't want to laser on my face, like laser hair removal. I would do it at home, but not here. So I think I would do that with my esthetician, where she could speak me, talk me through it, and I can ask the questions. It's just a language barrier here, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to take that off of the treatment, and I'm going to do the rest of the other things. And I don't know if I really need laser hair removal on my face. Like, I don't have a lot of hair, so I thought they were just going to do the regular shaving, but they don't do that here. They recommend that you do it yourself. So yeah, we're going to X that off the list. So I'm just waiting for the next room to be available so I can do the other treatment. Bummer, because I really thought I was going to get all of this hair off my face. I mean, it's not a lot. It's a little shadow. I'm trying to exit. But I'll be back. Oh, hello guys. I'm back from shopping. And when I tell you I am so tired, I had to leave my coworkers. Like, they're still out there in the wild. Girl, see you later. Sayonara. I was like, drop me off. So I am going to take a little nap, but I wanted to talk to you guys because if I take a nap, I'm not going to talk to y'all until I get to Vietnam. So today was eventful. This was our second day in Korea. I was going to just meet my coworkers in Vietnam and not come to Korea, but I've never been to Korea. But I was just so like intrigued and fascinated with skincare. So yesterday I brought a bunch of skincare. I will show you guys later. I am like really tired. I'm just going to say this little thing and then I'm going to turn this camera off and go to bed. And it's like only 4:45. The hype around the facials and the skincare here, I don't know. I think we went to a good clinic. It does a bunch of treatments, like all the treatments, Botox, micro needling, like lift, that vampire thing, which is called like micro needling, but all those other like treatments that you see, the salmon sperm injections, all of that stuff, this clinic does. Though I was excited to try the things, I was like, should I try the things? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't know my skin. I don't know them. I don't speak the language. Like, I was just like, okay, let me just pump the brakes. Let me do something that is not as invasive or not too much that's on my skin that's gonna, irritate it a little bit, especially with me not going straight home, right? I'm going to Vietnam and then I'm going to China. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't do anything crazy. So I was supposed to get 3 treatments. One was supposed to be dermaplaning, which ended up being laser hair removal. And I was like, absolutely not on my face. I mean, okay to the girls that normally do it, but I'm like, that would be the first time doing laser hair removal on my face. Like, and I didn't shave. Like, you're supposed to, when you do laser hair removal, you're supposed to shave before you get that procedure done. And I didn't even like shave my face. So that was a bust. But again, that's miscommunication. I said, dermaplaning, removing the hair. They thought it was laser hair removal. So I'm glad I asked because I'm laying there and I'm like, why is this laser about to go on my face? And I was like, whoa, what is this? So that was that. I had to cancel that treatment. But the other treatment I did was sort of like, they called it a lift. And it was this heat machine that stimulates collagen in your face. Now, that one was kind of painful, but it was kind of interesting because certain parts of the face wasn't painful, but other parts was. So I kind of did my like this here because you see like it needs to be lifted up a little bit right here. So this is strictly like preventative. Like it's not bad, but I was like, let me start to take a look at this area because I'm starting to kind of see it here, like these lines. I guess it's a laugh line. I don't know what it is, but that, and then here in my jaw, I wanted to like. So yeah, they did those 2 areas, which was 40 minutes of like kind of pain, but not kind of pain. Like it was just kind of it was a little nuts. Oh, and then the last treatment was more so like a regular facial where they do extractions, but this one was a little bit more intense. So yeah, so that's basically what I did. What is so weird about this is that, when you go get a treatment done right after, the person typically does a normal like facial. So they'll like wash it, put some like toner and moisturizer and things like that. I had to ask for that after the treatments because she was just going to let me get up. And I was like, wait, hold on. Where's the moisturizer? Where's the cleanse? Like, what? So I thought it was like kind of weird, but apparently this clinic is like one of the best in Korea and it was super packed. Like it looked like it'll forget it. I'm not gonna say what it looked like because y'all gonna judge me. But it was just crazy crowded and like a revolving door. Yeah, it's crazy. What I was about to say was crazy. Anyhow, so yeah, so that's it. And then we went into these little pocket areas where they have like really cute shopping. This portion, like where we were, is like where the young hip kids shop and chill out. So it was cool. I mean, one thing I noticed about like the areas in Korea, which is so funny to me, is that they have these photo studios and you go in and it's like photo booths and with props. And so it's like, it's cute. And literally it's like every 5th storefront is like, they call it a photo studio or a photo booth studio. And inside it's super cute. And I think what I love about it is that it really caters to like the young kids in Korea, because it was nothing but young kids in there. I meant to take a photo, but every time we passed one, we was like, all right, we'll go to the next one. We'll go to the next one. We'll go to the next one. And didn't really get a chance to do it. And I don't think I'm leaving the hotel tonight. So I'm not going to do it. I guess the next time when I come to Korea, I will. But it's super cute. So that's what I noticed. Every little restaurant, I don't want to say every, but most of the restaurants are super cute, and like the aesthetic is very chic and modern, and they have like these cute themes. Super cute. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cute. So I don't know if I remember to get the area where we were. I'll put it on the screen below. I have to ask my coworker where we were, but that little area was cute. It was real cute. But a lot of the stores are like emerging brands, no name brand stores. The clothes was all right, but it was like more like Gen Z. You know what I mean? Like what Gen Z is wearing. Not really my style, but really cute. The next pocket, I was like, the next set, because we literally like walk from one town to the next town. I was like, oh no, child. So the next one is more probably older, and the fashion stores. I was just like, just let me go back to the hotel. I'm going to take the car to the hotel, which is crazy because I'm always up for a shopping trip, right? I was just like, oh no, I'm tired. So I am here, and I think I'm going to spend the rest of the night here. We have an early flight to Vietnam tomorrow, which is Sunday. We get to chill, and then the work week starts on Monday, and it is jam-packed. So I think that's why my body is kind of like, let's slow down here. Let's slow down because you're about to hit a brick wall in a few days. So yeah, so I'm chilling. I might just do some room service. They want to get dinner, but I'm like, I do not want to leave this hotel room. Let me show you the room real quick. Let me show you guys the room. Here, let me turn you around. It's not a little junky, but okay. So this is the bathroom. Right, cute. You know, normal, regular. And then these are the closets. I did not unpack because we're literally here for like 2 days, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. This is great here because this is a water purifier thing, and typically in these Asian countries you always have to drink from bottled water, but they have these installed in every room, which I can appreciate. The TV. I got a bunch of skincare, guys. I have to share this with you. Maybe when we get to Vietnam, I'll show you what I got. Here's a little couch with a bunch of my stuff on there, the little table. The view is so good. Like, I look over everything. And this is only the 10th floor. The bed. And that is it. That is it for the room tour, guys. What else? What else? I'm rambling now because I'm tired, y'all. I know y'all like, go, okay, girl. Get some sleep. All right, I'll be back. Oh my God, I'm delirious. Bye. All right, y'all. It is 11:55. 11:55. I slept. Oh my God. Jesus. So I got room service, and this is so good. I got a Caesar salad, and it looked like, oh, they put it's bacon. I want to say, what the hell is in this salad? Every time I come here, all I drink is Sprite. It's so good. It's not a bunch of sugar, but it just tastes so good here in Asia. So I love the Sprite. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my God, look at the bread. Ooh, child, I'm about to feast. Okay, so today was cute, and we are developing the spring season. So we come out here it's more so to do some development, see what works, see what doesn't work with the supplier to make sure that they understand our intent. Also, we come here to put in new development, some new ideas, some forward thinking strategy ideas. The basis of it is to just work out and problem solve any of the issues with the styles that we want to commercialize for that particular season. So I normally come here with my engineer that's on my team, plus 1 or 2 designers. This time, the head of merchandising is here, which is a bit different for Coachtopia because our merchant does not travel with us. So it was good to have her see what's going on in the manufacturing side, for her to understand timelines, why when I say no to things, she understands it, she gets it. And it's more so like a collaborative initiative, right? It's team building, but it's also a chance for her to get to know our supply chain, which, because I think when you work in certain departments, it's not good to just be siloed in your department, in your category, right? And be naive or ignorant to what goes on in the other departments. I feel like that's what makes you, if you could understand your supporting channels and how it works and how it impacts you and how your decisions impacts them, just in general, it's so good to know if you work cross-functionally, meaning like if your function works with the other functions, it just makes so much sense to have just a broad understanding of how that function works, right? So that's the reason why we have cross-functional trips, just so we could also understand how I understand, so I can understand the merchandising world, right? I do understand late ads are necessary, right? So whether you're chasing a trend, whether things are downtrending, if you're seeing that your customers does not like the silhouette, right? Does not like the silhouette that's already in the store and you're still working on that silhouette, you might have to pivot, right? So I understand the downstream impacts and I understand why late ads are added. So it just kind of helps you make the right decisions, be able to react quickly, and also serve up some options when the first, option doesn't work. So I hope that all makes sense. So that's why she's coming, which is going to be great. I think we're going to be doing some content for the brand, which is cool. And we have like some big initiatives that we want to roll out. So this trip is kind of like a big deal. And I feel like I'm going to be working like all the trips are a big deal, don't get me wrong. But we have like the head of merchandising with us. So it's fun. So with that being said, here for 16 days. We was here for Korea first, then Vietnam, then China. So that's what I'm doing. While I'm in China, I'm going to see more garment factories because, if you guys don't know, I also manage ready-to-wear, which is a totally different category for me. I have not worked in apparel, so I'm kind of like learning as I go. A lot of the skills are transferable from leather goods to ready-to-wear. It's more of the technical aspect, and the machinery is different when making ready-to-wear, obviously. So it's like understanding those nuances, but like calendar, logistics, compliance, all of those things. I mean, it's a little bit more compliance with ready-to-wear because it's actually on your body. So you have to follow a bit more regulations than for leather goods, like accessories. But for the most part, the idea of making a garment is kind of the same thing of making a handbag. It's just a little bit more technical. So that's it. So yeah, we're going to those 3 places, doing all of the things, and that's why I'm here. We're here in Korea. I told you we do competitive shopping and get inspiration and things like that. So that's why we're here. We're only here for 2 days. We're leaving out tomorrow. So yeah, so that's it. So I'm about to eat this good food. You like the skin though? I mean, the skin is skinny. Okay? The skin is skinny. As of right now, I'm going to try and go back to bed. I'm trying to get on YouTube so I can watch the girls while I'm here. And I like this because I could catch up on some YouTube, uninterrupted YouTube time. That's what I'm about to do. And then that's it, y'all. So cheers to 2 weeks of work. I'll bring you along. Obviously, you'll see what I can share. And we'll go from there, guys. All right. Miss y'all. See you later.
I don't know, taking a bath and soaking up the bubbles just has that whole.
Good morning. It is day 3. I don't know, but it is a travel day and I am off to the airport. We are catching a flight to Vietnam and that's where I'll be for the next week. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going downstairs to get some breakfast because I don't really like the food on Vietnam Airlines. It could be a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be on the flight in air hungry and all that. Like, I don't do well with that. So I'm not trying to do that. So I figured let me go downstairs, get a little full, and go from there. Okay? That's what we're trying to do. Let me put out these shades. Oh my God, it rained all day yesterday. Miserable weather. And it's supposed to rain today. I'm just hoping that we get out before the rain starts. I hate a takeoff in rain. Like, hate it so bad. My anxiety is like through the freaking roof. And then the rest of the plane ride is just me looking out the window, praying for no more turbulence, you know? Just like messes up the entire vibe. Like, I hate starting off a plane ride in turbulence. It's just like, it just not put me in the most ground or zen place. So I'm just hoping that it's a great takeoff. Have I told you guys I have like crazy anxiety for flying? I'm not as bad as I used to be. This is the thing. I'm terrified of flying, but it never stopped me from flying. Like, it never stopped me from traveling. You know how some people are like deathly afraid of getting on a plane and they're like, I'm not going anywhere. No, I do not let my fears consume me and stop me from doing the things that I want to do, even though in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm scared as but I don't allow it to stop me from doing. It just kind of just pushes me and fuels me to keep going. But I used to have like the craziest fear of flying, like stomach pains and high anxiety. My doctor had prescribed me like Xanax and things like that. Like, I would hyperventilate. Like, even when I used to travel with my friends a lot, because we used to go on like these yearly, bi-yearly, I guess, twice a year trips. And my friends was like, we're not sitting next to you. Like, don't sit near us. They were very like mean to me. And I used to hate when they got stuck with me because they would have to babysit me the entire ride. Like, the entire ride. Now I'm not like that. I'm still a little like, you know, I'll say my prayer. I'll try to get into a zen place. But yeah, I'm not like that anymore. And it literally stopped the time I went on Instagram Live, and I actually talked about it. I talked about my fears. I talked about my anxiety. I talked about everything that came with, you know, flying. And then I started to change some of the things that used to kind of get me anxious. And that was, you know, having enough time to pack, right? Having to pack right before a flight and rush around, and it's high anxiety, right? So I tried to pack at least 1 week prior. Now, the past 3 trips, I haven't been doing that. But for years, I would pack, my bag would be packed a week before the trip, like a week before the trip. So I need to start to do that because I'm starting to not like the feeling of, you know, bringing things that I really didn't need, or just like my whole packing. Like, this time, I don't know what I packed. Like, seriously, it's like really stupid. So I used to do that to bring down the anxiety and just the last minute running around, right, for a trip. What else did I do? I got TSA pre-check and clear and global entry. So that allowed me not to be in the mix of, you know, a lot of people and lines and just the hustle and bustle to get through TSA. And then the TSA pre-check allows you to keep your shoes on, your jewelry. Like, it's very flexible when going through TSA. Like, you know, people are not yelling at you. The TSA members are not yelling at you. And it's just like, it's more of a zen type of situation. And then we have the American Platinum card. So we have lounge privilege. So that also allows you not to be walking around in the airport looking for something to eat and worrying about if you're going to eat on a plane, because a lot of these planes, they don't feed you anymore. Right? So it just allows me to kind of enter the airport, go through security with ease, go into the lounge, relax, get a glass of wine, you know, just kind of get into a space of zen so I can embark on my travel. So I feel good about flying today. I just hope that we get out before it rains, because I don't like a start of a bumpy ride. It drives me nuts. So, let me show you the view today. Very nice. I mean, look, it's a little cloudy, overcast, but look at these cherry blossoms. So it's cherry blossom season, and these trees are so beautiful. We were supposed to go see some cherry blossoms out when we were out yesterday, but of course, as you guys know, I was like, take me back to the hotel, please. I'm tired. Miss Thang is tired. Okay, so we're going to get some breakfast at 6:17. I have to meet the team at 7 o'clock. So let me hurry up because I was late meeting them yesterday because all I do is play around, child. Oh, wait, hold on. Show you guys I don't think I showed you guys the hotel either. So this is the Grand Hyatt. Whenever we travel, we stay at the Hyatts. So when we travel to Vietnam, it's Park Hyatt. When we are in China, it's Park Hyatt. We're in Korea, it's Grand Hyatt, because the Park Hyatt here is very expensive. So I've generated a bunch of Hyatt points. I remember I used my points. We used our points for some type of travel, and it was beautiful. I think we was like somewhere in the Caribbean, and we were staying at the Hyatt, and we used some of the points. So this is a benefit. I love like gaining points with my work travel, child. I got me some Delta miles, some Emirates. Listen. Okay. Wait, is this the lobby? Yeah, it's the lobby. Let me show you guys. So it's like huge, but really nice. At night they have live music, which is so good. They do a lot of like remakes, and these people sound real good, child. They had a nice little band last night. I went down to take a look at it, to give a listen. Break time. All right, I should have got one of these last night. Oh, here go my coworker. She do not be playing. She is on time. Let me go do the same and be responsible. Wait, let me see if this is her. I can hear by her bag. Yes. All right, let me stop playing. Luckily, I'm packed. Just my bag is at the door. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Okay, so we got through security, which was a breeze. Everything is like automated. Love. Very efficient. Now we're trying to get my tax money back from all the things that I spent. So we did that. So now we're about to go get our cash. It's very important, guys, when you are traveling overseas, if you are shopping and you can get your tax back, that's the first thing you want to ask. Also, the downside of that is you have to travel, like you have to leave your hotel with your passport, right? Because they won't allow you to get your tax money back in like register or whatever they do. From a system perspective, it needs your passport. So that's the only downside. I hate traveling outside of the airport internationally with my passport. I'd be so scared. But I'm trying to get this money back, so. Oh, 28. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. And then knowing these ladies, they're gonna wanna go into these stores. So knowing them, we're gonna be going into these stores, but I'm trying to get into the lounge so I can relax. It's all about relaxation before the storm next week. In the hell is this? It's like their bags. It's so strange. That thing was following the owner of the bags. So I guess they don't have to carry the bags because they have that thing, little remote stroller, shopping cart. I don't know what it's called. Very strange, but very cool nonetheless. Oh yeah, and they would not let me film in Chanel. I can't stand that. Like, come on, why? I'm like, how am I supposed to know and look back if I want to, buy it and if I'm considering it and I want to see what it looks like on me? She's like, oh, you can't take photos. I'm like, all right, well then I'm not buying it. And she stood 10 toes down and she was like, oh well. Okay, I need a cleanser. All of the skincare things I brought, all of the things that I brought with me and the things that I brought when I was in Korea, didn't buy a cleanser. So strange. Okay, what cleanser do I want? Just want a regular fresh one. All right, guys, we made it on the plane. It's cute. It's cute, the business class. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Towel, champagne. So yeah, I don't even know how long this flight is. I'm surprised the first class, like the business class seats are like this. They're typically like this when there's a long flight, so I don't think it's too long. Okay, so I learned that the flight is 4 hours and like 50 minutes, so almost 5 hours. So I've been going to Vietnam for a very long time, and I've never been on Vietnam Airlines where the plane is this nice. So I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm actually very, very happy. Other times the first class is not like this. It's just, you know, wider space as far as width and more leg room, like more of a big chair. But maybe it's because I also haven't gone to Vietnam from Korea, so maybe this is the plane that they take from Korea to Vietnam. Maybe, I don't know. But pleasantly surprised. I got a book that I want to read on the plane and during my trip this past 2 weeks, because I want to stop scrolling as much. So I want to supplement my scrolling for actually reading. So I am reading Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. My coworker suggested this and said it was really good. I'm into romance novels. I know, I love a romance novel. So she said this is like sex and dragons. She's been talking about it the entire 2 days. So, and she's an avid reader. So she was like, this is so good. So, let's read. I'll let you guys know how it is. And yeah, and that's it. Wait a minute. One thing I do want to show you guys that has been a lifesaver, and I cannot wait to share this in depth on other socials, is this wallet from Monica. Most of you probably follow her on socials. She's a digital creator. This wallet, especially travel, game changer. Let me show you. Like, holds everything. So it has a compartment for your passport, your credit cards, your ID, a little pen, because like when you travel internationally, you got to do the arrival cards, the departure cards, and sometimes they don't give you a pen. So it's a place to place your pen. It has all these other slots for like money, or my money, for coins, and just like receipts. Game changer. This is my travel wallet going forward. Good job, Monica. Great quality. Love the contrast stitch. It kind of elevates it with the white stitching. The leather is really nice. It has like this nice shine to it, because you can actually wear it as a clutch. So dual functionality, dual purpose. Absolutely love that. And it's so good. It's well made. It's very well made. Yeah, it looks good to me. I would approve this. If I was reviewing this, I would approve it. Oh, and a back pocket here. I mean, like, she thought of everything. Kudos to you, Monica. Well done. I'll add the link down below, so if you guys are traveling soon and you need something to carry all of this stuff in, this is it. Great quality. All right, I'm going to kind of get myself situated and kind of relax, and I'll see you guys in Vietnam. Okay, pray for me. I love this one. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is nuts. Never seen it like this before. This is easily a 2-hour wait. We're in immigration. And it's hot. Like steaming. Hi guys, so we're finally in the hotel after a crazy immigration wait. God, I've never seen immigration like that. But typically Vietnam immigration is nuts. This one was on like steroids. So we finally got through after like some New York skipping and maneuvering. You know how we do. But yeah, so I'm in a room. Let me show you real quick. You guys have seen this before though. So we come in, you have the entryway to the bathroom, and then this little toilet here with the pocket doors. Love a pocket door. The shower, which is big, so you have like the shower and then the tub right next to it. Love that. All marble, beautiful. And then here is the closet. So it has two sides to this closet, so you can go into the closet through the hallway or through the bathroom. And then it has a full-length mirror, which we appreciate. And then you come into the room, and it's so, my room is never this lit and bright. I wonder if they did like a paint job or something. I think they repainted this because it looks like new paint and it looks just so fresh and bright. It's never like this. I mean, it's always like nice, but I felt like the walls had a little bit of like a yellowy cast, like a color. This is bright white, which is making the light look so fresh and bright and good. It's gonna be great for like OOTDs. But yeah, so big king bed, you got the nightstands, the beautiful lamps. I love this tea area, is always my favorite. I think it's just so charming and beautiful. Again, Asian culture, they love a good tea, child. Look at the tea set. I wish I was a tea drinker. Okay, then here we have here the little sitting room. I love the shutters, I love the windows, and I'm facing like city view. So this is outside. I'm on the 5th floor. Really cool view. Got a little desk. Very old school, but still like just charming. Oh, here's my luggage. And then like I unpack everything. It'd be in the drawers, everything. Like I don't play. Hello.
Hey, let me keep
Yes.
it up for you.
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate that. I knew something was different about this room. New TVs and Netflix. Typically, all I watch when I'm here is either BCC? No, right? BCC? I think the British news channel, media channel, or like they have like an HBO, but it's like weird. Like all of the American movies that play on like their cable is like always action movies. So you're always gonna get like the Tom Cruise movies, the Fast and Furious, like all of those blockbuster global movies that's like really not that good. Always they play those movies all day long. So for them to have Netflix is a big deal. The last hotel that I was in the last trip, they had Netflix. And to hear that they have Netflix, I'm like super excited. Because I get to watch some like real American TV. All right, they want to go out, my coworkers. I'm so tired. I just want to stay in a room and order room service. Or go to the pool or something. But child, they won't walk around. So I guess I gotta be a good sport, honey. I gotta be a good sport. It's so funny, it's a running joke. So they were like, oh, Sharika, do you wanna have dinner? And then my designer was like, I don't think she wants to have dinner. She's gonna go in the room. They know I be chucking the deuces real quick. Like, I don't play about my time. Cause I just figured, like, listen, I'm away from my family. I'm with you guys for the whole 2 weeks. We don't have to be together the whole 2 weeks, you know? Like, they're great coworkers, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, can I get some time alone? Let's see, this is not the right. Okay, I need to go put on some shorts, guys. It's hot. All right, I'll be back. So as you guessed it, I stayed behind and I am eating dinner by myself in the hotel, a steak dinner. I love the steak here. It's so good. And then I'm gonna go upstairs, unpack, and I'm taking a shower and I'm going to sleep. That's what I'm doing. I think they're walking around. I can't. So I'm gonna eat real quick and then I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, okay? All right, we'll have fun this week. All right, speak to you guys soon. All right, so I just came from the gym, did some cardio, did some back, and I came out here. I mean, like, how beautiful is this? Oh, look, they got like the cabanas. Oh my God, it's so good. And then like people who have the rooms down on the first floor just have like access to this area. So gorgeous. Anyway, so I just came back from the gym. I'm about to get dressed. I came down here to the pool guy to see if I can buy a swimming cap because I'm going to incorporate a morning swim in my workout routine. Because why not, right? Why not? And though I have braids and I can go into the water, I really don't want to get my braids messed up because I still got 1.5 more weeks. I can't walk around looking crazy. So I need to find a swimming cap. But that's going to be so good to have like a morning swim, right? That's so chic. It's so chic to incorporate that into the exercise routine. But like, look at this. Oh, God. It is breathtaking. For the weekend, we're going to Guangzhou for the weekend, and then we go into mainland China for next week. And I'm like, why didn't we just stay here for the weekend? Because I've been here on the weekend and the pool is a vibe on a Saturday. So I was just like, why did we do that? So I'm about to check to see if the hotel that we're in Guangzhou have a pool, because I'm trying to relax this weekend. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I was just talking to my designer, she's swimming. So yeah, the car picks us up at 8 o'clock, the same time, like every trip. They pick us up at 8 o'clock. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half to get there. The one thing that I love about this hotel is that everyone, all of the staff, are super helpful and super nice, and they just want you to enjoy your stay. Like, my TV was not working yesterday. When I tell you, it was like 3 of them came up. Like, the one person didn't know what to do. They called another person. That person came up. Then that person didn't know what to do. Then another person. They stayed in my room for about an hour. I literally was on the bed sleep because I'm like, I'm exhausted. You guys are trying to figure out this TV. And I'm like, I'm tired. And even I'm in the bed, sleep, and they're still working on my TV. It's crazy. But they ended up getting it done, and just the level of just ensuring that you're being serviced and that your stay is amazing and that you feel good. And I kind of was like, I think this is I was really nice. And I was just like, but I think this is so unfortunate. I'm paying and I would like to enjoy all of the amenities and my TV and me not having the TV and da-da-da. And they was like, don't worry about it. We're gonna put you in another room. They ended up putting me in another room. I didn't have to pack anything. They packed it up for me and it was like, no, just go to the room. We'll bring your stuff to your room. So it was just like super duper nice. So if you're ever coming to Vietnam, try the Park Hyatt. It is very businessy, but they have resort amenities. So families are here as well. So it's not just business, like a business hotel. Some business hotels are stuff. No, this one is good, right? They got the bar. I'm going to show you the bar. I'm going to go to the bar. I'm going to try to not come straight to the room and go to bed. So I'm going to show you the bar area. You already saw the restaurant. So it's just like nice. And maybe I shouldn't have did this. So it's a vibe. I love staying here. It makes being away from home comfortable. And that's what's important, especially when you are on not more of a pleasure trip, but that's why it's important to make sure that you advocate for the hotels you want to stay at when you are on a work trip. I'm a firm believer and a big supporter of you need to be comfortable, especially if you are on a trip for the company. That's why I don't play around with the airlines, the planes, where I sit, where I stay. I don't play around with that. Some people just like, okay, we're just gonna take the plane here. What? Wait, what? No, I'm not taking that airline. right? I have to be comfortable because when I'm here, right, the job expects me to represent them in a way, right, in a particular way, which then I have to be my best self. So if I'm going to perform at my highest, right, represent you or represent this brand at its highest, I have to be at my highest. And I do not sacrifice my stay. I don't sacrifice any of that. I take advantage of all the amenities. Like if I'm at a hotel and I can expense my laundry, I'm not taking dirty clothes home. Are you crazy? No, like things like that, right? Like I can have room service. I can stay in my room and enjoy. I can expect, you know what I'm saying? I think it's very important to understand your company's policy. I also think it's very important when you are entering a space, entering a company, understanding those policies. I know that there are some, and I'm very fortunate. I am so fortunate. That's why I love the company that I work for. That's why I've been here for 14 years. It is one of the best companies to work for in fashion. But there are some companies that will send you out and they want you to front the bill and then they will pay you back. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. And it's not that, you know, that thinking is screwed up, but it's kind of screwed up. I'm here away from my family, sacrificing my safety, going into some of these regions that you don't know anyone, and you want me to front the bill? Are you dumb? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm very, very grateful, but I also have boundaries too when I travel. But I've been so fortunate and I'm so grateful. And it could just be a testament to Tapestry's leaders. My bosses never made me feel that I had to, you know, like I had to penny pinch or really sacrifice what I wanted from my travel to be able to get something done, right? They've never made me feel like that. Now, do I take the cheaper routes on certain things? Of course, because this is how I see it. I manage my travel budget, right? If I'm going to use all of the budget on certain trips, how am I going to maximize that budget to be able to have multiple trips, design trips, be able to develop more, to develop relationships with my suppliers, give my other team members opportunities to travel and develop themselves and grow and learn, if I'm taking up all the budget because I want a 5-star, you know, travel experience. So when I say boundaries, they all still come with limits, right? I also am cognizant that this is not a pleasure trip, right? I'm not going to get a suite or I'm not going to do those things, but I do have boundaries and guardrails to when I do, you know, book a work trip. So that was my little TED talk for the day. I don't know how we spiraled into that, but I had to get that off my chest. All right, I'm going to take a shower. I have 1 hour to get ready, so I love that for me. And where's the light? And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to come back. We're going to our first supplier today. It's going to be a long day. Typically, the first days are always long. And we're actually doing some content. So that's going to be interesting for the brand. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I'll bring you guys along, though, and show you what I can. All right. See you in a minute. Good morning. I don't think I picked up the camera yesterday after I left you guys. Yesterday was kind of crazy. I think today's not going to be as crazy. But it is 6 a.m. and I told you that I am adding a swim portion to my morning exercise. I'm going to take advantage of the beautiful pool and the fact that I have braids in and the fact that my hair can look crazy here. It's fine. So yes, I'm about to get my laps in. Don't laugh at me when you see me swim, y'all. I really need a swim cap though, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'll come back. See you guys later. It's so good. Oh my God, Jesus. Ah! Ah! Oh my God. Lisa, we definitely almost died just now. Oh my God. We're walking to a restaurant and I'm about to go turn right back around. Turn right back around. Okay. too much. Cute. Yes, I saw this place before. Look, Beam Pilates. Yeah, I walked this whole block. Yeah, when I went to go to the pharmacy, I had to find the pharmacy. We made it. Today was a very long day, but when I tell you productive, okay? So we here, dinner was fabulous. It was a local Vietnamese restaurant, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually really enjoyed my food. So I'm happy I went, because you guys know I come right back to this room, okay? We tried to do some massages, but it was all booked. That's the thing here, like a massage. So whether you're a guy looking for massages for happy endings, or you're just international and you want to get just like a great massage for cheap, that's the thing. There was like massage places all over. We were referred to by somebody from our company, like this little cute one in like an alleyway. It was so cute. Cheap when I tell you 120 minutes. Tomorrow I'm getting a massage, a body scrub, and a foot massage. 120 minutes, $45. $45. Stop playing. And they said that this massage place is bomb, so I'm super excited about it. So it's kind of late. I got to do some work. I got to send some emails, because typically what happens is we work, and then whatever next steps or things that need to be communicated to the team in New York, you stay up late. Not too late, because I don't stay up that late. I'm not staying up late. But I typically, take 30 minutes to kind of recap the team, let them know what I looked at, what I approved, some of the conversations that was happening, anything that requires next steps, anything that needs to be updated on their time, on their side, as far as like tools and things like that. That's basically like the basis of what my emails are at night when I'm working. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm changing my flight. So I'm supposed to leave next Friday from China, but based on the product that we have to see and some of the conversations that I have to have, I don't need to be there for a week. So I'm gonna drink some nice hot tea. I'm gonna finish watching some Sex and the City, because that's all I've been watching since I've been here. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm swimming again. 6 a.m. Then we gonna start our day. All right, guys. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Good morning. Oh, it is the morning. It is, what today is it? Oh, it's Friday. It is Friday. We leave for China tomorrow. It's our last day in the factory. And I am ready to hit the next country. Okay. Remember when I told you guys that I do not leave the hotel with dirty clothes? So that's what I'm doing. So it's about 5:30. I am prepping my dirty clothes to be sent to the laundry because you gotta fill out a form and do all these crazy things just to ensure the number of items you gave, the number of items you get back, which I can appreciate, but it's so tedious. So I'm doing that right now, and then I'm going to the gym and then the pool. Guys, this bra is so nice. It's a Bali Breath collection. I did campaign with them, but I really, really, really love their bras. They're in Kohl's actually, so they're very affordable. But this one is nice. Let me show you. It's like so soft. And this is not an ad. This is not an ad. I'm just saying, like, I really love these bras. So this is the t-shirt bra. And this is the one where like it's no underwire, so it can seamlessly like go under a t-shirt so you won't see it. But the color is so pretty, and like this lace, it's so soft. And like, you see, like it's so soft, so it doesn't have an underwire. Absolutely love this bra. I need to get other colors. Not me walking around in my little Skims dupes. I think this is a Skim dupe from Amazon. So yeah, so we're gonna finish out the week strong. I had such a great time with my coworkers. I think when you travel with a coworker, you build like an incredible working relationship, right? You guys are both away from your families. You have one goal, right? And then in between, you get to know one another on another level, right? I think it's something about taking yourself outside of work walls and, bonding and creating a relationship with your colleague is a little different, and it's a little easier to do that. So I'm glad we all went on this trip because one, we unlocked so much that we're gonna kick this initiative's ass. So yeah, so I'm super excited. Mission accomplished. Alrighty, so where's my pajamas? Nightgown pajamas too. Alright, I think that is it. I should dry clean my clothes, child. Real quick, I wanted to show you what I got from Korea before I pack it because I'm gonna ship it out today. I'm gonna ship all of the skincare things that I got so it just doesn't weigh down my bag. But I got a bunch of masks. I love a mask, a sheet mask. So what is this? Premium Gold Snail mask for deep moisturizing. So they gave me this for free because I bought like something big. What is this? The pink pearl sheet mask. This is a moisturizing sheet mask. That's really what masks are for, is especially if you're dry, is just to hydrate your skin. Oh, this one tightens and seals your skin texture and hydrates your skin. I like this. So that's what that one is. Okay, guys, so I have really nice feet. I don't want to brag, but I have really nice feet. But my heels, I don't know what it is. I can't keep them moisturized. Like, I can't. I've done everything, right? I've done like the spa treatments and, the scraping, the razor thing. I've done it all. And my heels are still like crazy. So I got like this foot mask with avocado. I'm hoping this works. They said it really, really works. The spa girl here too told me that this really, really works. They use this on their clients to do pedicures and stuff. So, I mean, listen, I don't know. I'm trying here. Okay, so the 3 big products that I got. These are Riedel shots, the Evolution in skincare. So, when you go for a micro needling, right? And it's like little pricks, right? Little pricks, and it's supposed to infuse whatever you are trying to work on, right? Because sometimes like the micro needling has like vitamin C in it, or has peptides? Something like that, right? And whatever the serum is that you want to, kind of break the outer barrier of your skin, and you really want it to get in there. Micro needling is also for like collagen and things like that, right? Because it's going to get deep down, and not deep down in your skin, but just like that first layer, right? So that's really what the micro needling is. But this is similar to that, but it's a serum. And it's like, honestly, this could be like a gimmick. I don't know, but I need to try it. So it's like little pricks. So this serum then pricks your skin and helps penetrate the whatever serum this is. So this one I got, so there's 2 different ones. This one is, I can't even remember. I think this one was Rika Riedel. This is for dry skin, okay. So this one is to smooth out the texture. Every now and then I get texture on my face, which means I need to exfoliate, or I need to dermaplan, or, those types of treatments I would do once, I feel a lot of texture. But this one is going to relieve that. So we're going to try it and see if it does. And this is like a daily skincare. So I should never feel texture on my face while I'm using this. So I'll let you guys, I'll do a whole little thing about it, but that's what I have, a whole little video about it. And then this one is, I don't even know. And then this one is like 100. Then they had like 500, 700, right? I was like, let me try off with the 100, child. And this one is for, is this the same thing? I feel like I need to figure out what I brought and then tell y'all because I can't remember. But this was good. And then the other one, you know what? I'm not even going to pack this. I'm going to keep this with me and I'm going to explain to y'all what this is. But I got like these stem cell collagen placenta stuff. Yo, let me stop playing with y'all. All I do is play freaking games. I'm hot. Now I gotta go. Everybody done got up from the table. This is what I got on today. All I do is play games. All I do is play games. I'm gonna be me. I got on a cardigan though. Let me go mind my business and sit back down because I'm not ordering that. Look at my little outfit. Not me going to my corporate job in the lace tank. We're gonna keep it classy. What we gonna do? It's hot though. I might take this off. So that's the look. Bottega sunnies, which I love. Love these so much. They kind of hurt after a while, but fashion is pain. Beauty is pain. What's this? Loewe cardigan. I don't wear this enough. Free People lace tank. And these are Zara men jeans that I absolutely love. Like you gotta see them again. They're like baggy, they're so comfortable. And then I just have on some sandals. Some little Gucci sandals. And that is the look. All right, we about to eat and I'll speak to you guys later. Alrighty guys, it is travel day and I'm kind of ready to go. Let me show you my little travel outfit. I hope I'm not cold. It's like 91 degrees in China, so I didn't want to wear, you know, full pants, full jacket, and then land and then be miserable. So let me show y'all. That's it. You guys thought it was going to be something amazing, right? It's not. It is my anorak jacket from, what is it, Wardrobe NYC. My shorts are from Wardrobe NYC, and I have a Banana Republic tank on. And I don't have my sneakers, but I will be wearing my Nike Zooms because they're so comfortable. Let's see, these. We love these. Yep, and that's it. I'm gonna go down and get some breakfast because I am flying a local airline, China Southern, and no ma'am. But you know what I like about the local airlines here in Asia? They feed you. So whether you like the food or not, they feed you. Whether you're in business class or economy class, they feed you. Get on a Delta flight. They give you crackers and that little bag of pretzels and those little cookies that everybody likes. I could get with the Asians on feeding their people, okay? America, feed us them expensive ass flights. Anywho, so that's what we're doing. And I watched Sex and the City the entire week. I should be ashamed of myself. Let's see, I'm trying to, scan the room before you leave. You do that. You scan the room. You pull back the sheets. Take the sheets off the bed just to make sure. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, Vietnam. See you guys later. See you later. See you later. All right, I'll be back. I want a name ring for the summer. Like a big name ring. So good. And Samantha literally just reminded me to go and order my name ring. So when I get home, I gotta go order my name ring.